The Great Wall of China stands as one of the most extraordinary architectural feats in human history. Stretching over 13,000 miles, this majestic structure wends its way across rugged mountains, expansive deserts, and lush valleys, embodying the strength and perseverance of the Chinese civilization. It is more than just a wall. It is a symbol of China's historical resilience, cultural identity, and military prowess. This video will take you on a journey through time, unraveling the history of the Great Wall's construction, its strategic significance, and its enduring legacy as a symbol of national pride. The beginnings, predecessors of the Great Wall. Long before the construction of what we now recognize as the Great Wall, China's early rulers were already erecting walls to protect their territories. These initial fortifications date back as early as the 7th century BCE during the spring and autumn period 772–76 BCE. At that time, China was not a unified empire, but rather a collection of warring states, each constructing walls to defend against neighboring aggressors and nomadic tribes from the north. These early walls were built from compacted earth and wood, forming a rudimentary defense system that laid the foundation for the Great Wall's later development. The Qin dynasty, the first emperor's vision. The real history of the Great Wall as we know it begins with the Qin dynasty to 21–106 BCE, under the rule of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor. After unifying the warring states into a single empire in the 21 BCE, Emperor Qin Shi Huang recognized the need to protect his new realm from the Xiongnu, a formidable nomadic group from the steppes to the north. To achieve this, he ordered the connection and expansion of existing walls built by the various states. During the Warring States period for 751 BCE, creating a continuous defensive barrier. The construction of this early version of the Great Wall was a monumental task. Hundreds of thousands of laborers, including soldiers, peasants, and even prisoners, were conscripted to work on the wall. They endured grueling conditions, moving tons of earth and stone by hand across treacherous landscapes. The wall constructed during the Qin dynasty was made primarily from rammed earth and stone, reflecting the limitations of technology and resources available at the time. Despite these challenges, the wall stretched over 3,000 miles, marking the beginning of an architectural marvel that would evolve over the centuries. The Han Dynasty, expansion and consolidation. Following the fall of the Qin Dynasty, the Han Dynasty, to 106 BCE to 20 CE, took up the mantle of strengthening China's northern defenses. The Han emperors recognized the strategic importance of the Great Wall and undertook significant efforts to extend and fortify it. The Han Dynasty's contribution to the Great Wall was immense, with the construction of additional walls, watchtowers, and beacon towers along its length. One of the most significant developments during this period was the use of the wall as a means of communication and control over vast distances. The beacon towers were designed to send smoke signals during the day and fire signals at night, enabling rapid communication of military threats across hundreds of miles. This network allowed the Han military to mobilize forces quickly in response to invasions, showcasing the wall's vital role in safeguarding the empire. The Han Dynasty also expanded the wall westward into the Gobi Desert to protect the Silk Road, the vital trade route that linked China to Central Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. This extension of the Great Wall not only safeguarded China's borders, but also facilitated the flourishing of trade and cultural exchanges, contributing to the prosperity of the Han Dynasty. The Northern and Southern Dynasties, fragmentation and reconstruction. After the fall of the Han Dynasty, China entered a period of fragmentation known as the Northern and Southern Dynasties for 20 to 589 CE. During this era, the Great Wall fell into disrepair as different regimes rose and fell, each focusing on their internal power struggles rather than the maintenance of the wall. However, the Northern Wei Dynasty 386 to 530 for CE, which controlled much of northern China, did undertake efforts to repair and rebuild sections of the wall to defend against the ruin. a nomadic group. The construction techniques during this period saw some advancements, with more use of brick and stone in the northern sections of the wall, particularly in mountainous areas. This shift reflected both the evolving technology and the changing nature of the threats faced by the northern dynasties. The Sui and Tang dynasties, brief revivals. The Sui dynasty 581 to 618 CE, which reunified China after centuries of division, recognized the importance of the Great Wall and initiated significant reconstruction projects. The Sui emperors, particularly Emperor Yang, ordered the repair and extension of the wall to secure the empire's northern borders from the threat posed by the Geks. However, the heavy labor demands and the financial burden of these projects contributed to widespread discontent, which, along with other factors, led to the dynasty's rapid collapse. The subsequent Tang dynasty 618 to 907 CE, which ushered in a golden age of Chinese culture, largely neglected the Great Wall, as it adopted a more expansionist and diplomatic approach towards the nomadic tribes. The Tang military strength and strategic alliances diminished the immediate need for the wall, and as a result, it fell into a state of neglect during this period. The Ming Dynasty, the Great Wall reborn. The most well-known and most visible sections of the Great Wall today were constructed during the Ming Dynasty 1368 to 1644 CE, a period that saw the wall reach its peak in terms of size, complexity, and defensive capability. The Ming Dynasty faced constant threats from the Mongols and other nomadic groups, which had previously overthrown the Yuan Dynasty 1271 to 1368 CE and ruled over China. To defend against these formidable enemies, the Ming emperors initiated a massive rebuilding and expansion of the Great Wall, transforming it into the iconic structure we recognize today. Unlike the earlier walls, which were mainly constructed from rammed earth, the Ming Wall was built using more durable materials, including bricks, stones, and tiles. The Ming architects also incorporated advanced military features, such as crenellated parapets, watchtowers, and fortresses, making the wall a formidable military fortification. These enhancements allowed the Ming military to effectively monitor and repel invasions, with soldiers stationed at strategic points along the wall. One of the most famous sections of the Great Wall, the battling section near Beijing, was constructed during the Ming period and has been extensively restored. This section is a popular tourist destination today and offers a glimpse into the grandeur and strategic importance of the Great Wall during the Ming era. The decline and legacy of the Great Wall. With the fall of the Ming Dynasty and the rise of the Qing Dynasty 1644 to 1912 CE, the Great Wall's significance as a military fortification began to decline. The Qing rulers, who were of Manchu origin, expanded their empire far beyond the Great Wall, rendering it less critical as a defensive barrier. As a result, many sections of the wall fell into disrepair and were eventually abandoned. However, the Great Wall never lost its symbolic importance. It remained a potent symbol of China's historical resilience, a monument to the ingenuity and determination of the Chinese people. In the 20th century, as China began to modernize and reconnect with its past, the Great Wall was rediscovered as a cultural treasure and a source of national pride. Today, the Great Wall of China is not only a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but also one of the most visited tourist attractions in the world. It continues to captivate the imagination of people from all corners of the globe, offering a tangible connection to China's rich history and a reminder of the enduring spirit of its people. Conclusion: the Great Wall of China is more than just a physical barrier. It is a testament to the ingenuity, perseverance, and strength of the Chinese civilization. From its humble beginnings as a collection of earthen walls, built by warring states, to its grand reconstruction during the Ming Dynasty, the Great Wall has played a vital role in defending China and shaping its history. As we stand in awe of this magnificent structure, it is important to remember the countless lives that were devoted to its construction and the centuries of history it has witnessed. The Great Wall is a reminder of the challenges that China has faced and overcome, and it continues to inspire with its sheer scale and grandeur. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of the Great Wall of China, make sure to subscribe to the World History Flow channel for more in-depth explorations of the world's most fascinating historical landmarks. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below about what historical topic you'd like to see covered next. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.